What is going on, my friends, and welcome back to...
I'm about to say something generic as an answer, but I don't realize how often I've done that already. I give a generic answer anyway.
The doctor came back, the nurse. He tried to rape me, of course. Demon Pain trying to eat my soul, which wasn't nice of him. Like, he's really becoming a dick. I thought he was my bro. And just that pissed me off by saying he didn't want to say a generic answer to the question, how are you doing? And went off about a minute-long ramble in his head and gave a generic answer anyway. He pissed me off. And now we're going to be painting the town red with Rin. Let's get into that. Wow! We leave the main building and Rin leads Stormward towards the door! Guys, Voldemort's nose is back! What up?
We stopped a small patch of greenery in front of the dorm building. The dorm is built slightly elevated ground with a wall, a few trees that everyone has a circle around every time they come or go. It's probably only inconvenient design other than school. The entire wall, made of the same kind of bricks as the building itself, has been covered with some sort of painting. Yeah, we saw this earlier, and it's fucking weird as hell. Most of it's still mere sketches, quick lines drawn with black and white against the gray plastering that covers almost the entire length of the wall, but some places look a bit more finished. Human faces and legs and hands. I can't quite say what the painting as a whole is mildly portray. Stacks of what seem to be paint cans are arranged piles on the ground besides the wall. See, this left of sign is hardly off on the ground yet. It's because I couldn't get in the mood yesterday, so I gave up and went to the meditate instead. Then it was suddenly morning. God, I can't remember her voice for some reason. It was like 5 minutes ago. God damn it. I have to work on it, but the guys of the art class are helping with the negative spaces as base surface which is a problem. Okay. It's easier to paint big areas if there are a lot of people with hands. I can imagine. Yeah, hands might help a bit. The reach is better and it's faster too. She goes on a tangent, waving a little with her arm, or whatever it actually is. Even though I got the point already. The white kind of her sleeve flaps around and makes me think it could look sadder than it does. But it makes me feel out of place, like almost every tangible reminder of the student base's special properties has past few days. The girl doesn't notice my dreary feelings, of course, or the fact that she lost me a while ago already, and just keeps on babbling like you just stop babbling. Continue this. Stop the narration. So, that's why I'm trying to figure out something I need to figure out. And then figure that out before it's too late and all hope is lost. Okay, but she's trying to figure out what she's figuring out to figure out that hope is lost. Okay. Well, why would hope be lost? Because paint has to be painted on and then it has to dry and then it has to be painted over with another kind of paint. It takes time. She finally stops, apparently thinking, and she makes his statement that makes sense. Okay, I think it's best to start from the top. So this is your project. You did this. You stole Voldemort's nose.
How could this happen to me? I made my mistakes. Got no.
Yes. All of it. You stole all of his nose. Yes. Okay. Nice, but now Voldemort's pissed off, and Kenji's gonna have to save the day, and we're fucked. I stumble with my words, suddenly feeling like I've been walked straight into a minefield of political incorrectness. And it's okay, you can say it. I probably won't get mad. I blush really hard. Ooh, girl. I don't really know what would be the right way to say things, if any. It feels like it's more sensitive than Rin, though. It feels that I'm way more sensitive than Rin is. This is really awkward. You're making it awkward. This isn't awkward at all. You're just awkward. Don't wanna ask? How did you paint this without hands? See, I'm an easy person to talk to, right? With my feet. I almost guessed that already, but isn't that kind of hard to do? You're good at guessing. Anyway, I don't think that it is. But maybe I'm used to it by now. I can get my mind around the fact that she could be an artist, but seeing how adept she is with using her feet to eat, I figure painting might not be a problem either, I guess. Neither of us has anything more to add to the subject. The afternoon light works pretty well. I was afraid it would look too flat, but it's not like that after all. I think it's actually pretty interesting. I want to see what it looks like in dim light. Do you think it's flat? Am I flat, bitch? Well, paintings tend to be flat. Not like that flat, you know, flat. Like some people are no substance, no meat, where you should get some. Oh, god damn it! I just made that joke.
Objection!
Okay, you know, few girls are okay. Okay, I get it. It wouldn't let me read it. Okay, I get it, but I couldn't really tell. I'm not that good with art. I can't name many artists or artistic terms, so I don't really have anything to say. Ren shrugs her shoulders of saying suit yourself without saying it and looks up at the skies trying to look at something up there. It's a fucking bird. I didn't think I'd get the actual work done, but if you give me a hand with the paints, I could do a little before it's too dark. I wanted to get a halogen lamp like the ones that have a sports track, but there aren't any. Rin sure is quick to recruit my help, as was Shizune. It really makes me feel that the festival is such a big project that every pair of hands is needed. What? I'm not really sure if I can be any help, though. It's just mixing some paints. You can do that, probably. Do you have motor control problems like, you know, those people who have some? Cerebral palsy, maybe? Not that I know of. I get it, heart thingy has nothing to do with that. She gives me a sly look for no reason. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Let's do it then. My body is ready. Why does everyone want to rape me? So she sits on the empty wooden box and naturally picks up the wide brush between her toes and bare right foot. Open the few paint cans and pour some of the contents into shallow bowls for mixing. Blah, blah, blah. The thick paints flow lazily from the can to bowl like syrup. Okay, I mix them, creating funny, hypnotic-looking swirl patterns that melt quickly into each other forms. I know what the fuck mixing paint looks like. Rin sets to work every now and then, asking me for a hand, something or another. Fucking dots. Finding different brushes is easy enough, but mixing the paints to be the exact tone this girl's apparently seeing in her head is frustrating and real. She wants precision down to the last millimeter before she is satisfied, but her instructions are obscure at best. The fuck? The fuck is that? Okay. And half a splash of green. I crouch down and pick up the can of red green. The other green. This green. I carefully pour some of the other green paint into the mixing bowl. No, that's almost a whole splash, more white. Is green a good color to add? No idea! You're the artist here! A hint of smile appears in the corners of her mouth. Do you lack an opinion? No, it's just that I have no idea. It's okay, because I just got an idea. Add more white, bitch. With this explanation, I pour a minuscule amount of white into the bowl and makes it looks slightly whiter.
Yes!
That's not good. It has to be more like the color when you wake up and you know that you saw the meaning of life in your dreams, but you can't remember it. 'Cause that's a fucking color. Maybe it's yellow. Fuck, I don't know. Despite the possibility of mixing colors like a change of seasons or any other nonsense that's being imposed on me, I find myself enjoying it more than I thought I would. Okay. Seeing a painting being born on the placid wall feels like magic. There's been the moments I have between mixing paint cans, crouching down and paving, or just looking at her work. It feels slightly instructive at first, like breaking some imaginary intimacy, but Rin doesn't seem to mind the least bit. Maybe it's just in my heads. That's the state of my head. State of my head. Her entire presence emits a completely different air as she patiently works the details, adding layers of paint on top of the other layers of paint, steadily moving her foot across the wall to add more shapes. So basically, she's fucking painting. Okay. When I manage to produce the passable mixture of paint, the rare smile on her face is oddly rewarding. I thought it smiles. Apparently, from the few words when discussing paint mixes, neither of us says a word for the longest time. And even those short discussions soon evolve into a short thing both of us use, developing using weird impromptu code words for various paints and hues. What the fuck did I just read? As if there is some need to conserve words and breath and sound. Okay, this is fucking weird. We stay there late into the evening until it becomes too dark to paint properly. Okay. I don't think I like Ren too much. She's weird. Too weird for me. The sound of alarm pulls me out of a fitful slumber and into the unpleasant state of wakefulness. I linger under the blanket for a few minutes, gathering energy to rise up while making excuses as if why I already haven't. Honestly, I wouldn't mind staying here for all day. School is surprisingly exhausting for after a long pause, and culture shock still has not faded, I think. Still, despite getting an impression about skipping class is easier, I don't think they are going to let me get away with it that easily. Fuck. And the nurse is bound to keep breathing down my neck with the talk of exercising as well. So, eventually, I did rise up, swallow the morning medications, I put on my old soccer clothing. Thanks to my condition, I was exempted from taking part in gym class at Yamaku, so I didn't get issued with a gym outfit. I'd ordered some to cover such a continuity, but wearing my old soccer clothes is kind of nostalgic. I can't get used to them after that anymore, so maybe they can get my new life this way, a bit like me. Okay. After all, if I'm going to start taking care of myself, I can't afford to slack around. I'll start from the basics! Basics which include keeping the rest of my body in shape along with that little I can do in strengthen my hearts. Maybe when I can go back to something approaching normal life, or at least something where I'm less likely to fall over dead at any minute. That'd be nice. I don't want to fall over dead. We never saw this place. Is there a fucking pogo stick? That's a fucking pogo stick! I'm surprised to discover that I'm not the only one present on track. Not just that, but it's a face I've seen before. Who the fuck is it? The prosthetic leg girl who bawled me over in the hallway yesterday running on the track, literally from Half Mechanical Gazzle. What the fuck is that? Whatever, who cares? The cute girl's back. I like her. What's her name again? It was a short one, but I can't remember. It's fucking, I think it's Emmy, isn't it? Yeah. I memorized all of people's names except for the nurse and teachers. I memorized the girls' names because they're the important ones. She seems to be running laps at a somewhat easy lope with her prosthetic legs clacking rhythmically on her hard track surface. It's a fucking pogo stick. That isn't running. That's someone jumping on a pogo stick. I wonder what reason she has for running this early in the morning. Maybe it's something akin to mine. And the nurse is oppressing the poor girl to jog just like he is oppressing me. Yeah, he's oppressing you. He's fucking oppressing you, keeping you alive. So oppressing. Grr, I'm gonna keep you alive. I'm so evil, dictator. I certainly wouldn't be here if it weren't for my health and him prompting me to do so. I fucking hate you, Sal. And even with things being like they are, it's only because I wanted to get it out of the way early. I fucking hate you. God damn this guy. The fact that I would be less likely to encounter someone who would witness my pitiful attempts to get into shape was really a happy accident. I'd leave, but it seems that my former assistant noticed me on her last lap. She waves at me cheerfully and jogs over. Girl, save this poor bastard from his fucking emo-ness. This guy's so depressing. Good morning. Your name's Sal, right? Her grin seemingly pleased as she's remembered my name. You may not remember me. Emmy, I knocked you over in the hall yesterday. What? Okay. Your eyes. What the fuck happened to your eyes? Emmy Ibarka's... God damn it, that name. Miss Ibarka... Why is it? Miss Ibarazaki. Fucking amazing, I got it. She imitates Misha's imitating Shizune, failing to get the same kind of subdued tilt into her high-pitched voice. Okay. How could I forget such a blunt introduction? Fucking amazing as hell. Emmy has the decency to look vaguely apologetic for a moment before giggling. Okay. Yeah, sorry about that. Again. Well, so long as you don't make a habit out of it, I suppose I'll be fine. Great! What the okay, I don't know. I'm not sure if she realized I was joking. So the spy consultant the nurse was talking about, it was actually you. That's right. Ow. I was expecting someone from the nursing staff, to be honest. What? You're saying I don't look like I could be a spy? No, it's just that it's more like a relief. I was afraid you would have someone watching my every move. Unless you're here to do exactly that. No, I'm here for my own reasons. The nurse just asked me if I had seen a messy-haired transfer student who looked like kind of lost around the track. So, why are you down here? Emmy strikes a dramatic pose. Training! For what? Track! Ah, I see. You're on the track team then. Emmy nods enthusiastically. Yep, I'm one of the better runners, too. And modest about it as well, I see. Hey, you should join up. It's good exercise, you know? I think that much activity is possibly out of the question for me. I'm not even sure I can really like running that much. Plus, I'm just not into organized sports, you know? Yeah. It's true, I never even really got that much into soccer. I mean, I'd run around and play with my friends and all, but that was really the only reason I ever played. I understand. I get you, son. It wasn't for the glory to be found on the field, that's for sure. Emmy seems to understand my meaning. I see. You're not into the whole organization thing. I get ya. But now that you're here, I guess we're going to run together, huh? Well, sure, I guess. Emmy seems pleased. Are you going to warm up? Real men don't warm up. I'm a real man. Be a man. Oh no, you always should warm up. Bad as hell. Bad boy. How you doing? I'm okay. She can get close to me. I don't care. She scolds me enthusiastically, but then smiles and leans closer. I hate warming up too. She laughs suddenly. Heck, I don't even have to stretch my legs. I like her. I like her a lot. As if to confirm her statement, she bounces up and down a couple times, giving a passing impression of standing on a pair of springs. Her leg blades seem to be quite elastic. Let's go! Fucking right, we got this bitch! You know something? I think we'll start running next time. I know, it's a fucking cliffhanger, I don't care. Talk to you all again next time soon.